There's a lot of noise out there, right? Like when it comes to this space, that there's ethical, there's impact investing, there's socially responsible, ESG. There's all these labels and stuff that people, I find them a little bit confusing. Obviously, I spend a lot of time thinking about this stuff, but it can be a little overwhelming. What are the things that, like when it comes to figuring out what sort of investments are actually important to you? How do you, and obviously you take people through this all the time. So, how do you formulate that, whatever the mandate is, whether we should be ethical or ESG or socially responsible or negative screen, positive screen, like what are all these things and how do we unpack it all?
Yeah, sure. What I do with my clients is we go through a responsible investor profile. So I explain those concepts, and we essentially look at issues in environmental, societal, and governance areas. It's a questionnaire based on issues, fossil fuels, for instance, armaments, tobacco, and gambling, pornography, old growth logging, other environmental issues, cruelty to animals, a whole heap of issues, and people look at those individually and decide whether they want to either support that issue, avoid it, analyse it, know more about it, or don't care about it. So we go through that questionnaire, and that gives the individual and us a good idea of issues they want to support, avoid, not worried about, or want to know more about. So from there, we try to match that profile, that individual's profile, with what's available and what's appropriate for them, depending on superannuation, how much, what they've got to invest, all of those other peripheral general advice issues, and then come up with a solution for an individual.
Okay, so if someone's got they think that coal mining is bad and they don't want to invest in coal mining, then that screens somebody out. If they think that something maybe not agriculture, maybe environmental, renewable energy. Yeah, thank you. Renewable energy is important, then that's a positive screen that you want to screen into the portfolio. And then for anything in the middle, it's a let's learn a bit more so that we can understand what role it might play.